So, hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. I'm here to do some more granny squares. I cut my last video off pretty short because the battery was dying and I couldn't find my notes because I think I had Drogo on top of me, which will probably happen again, about the book that I was reading. But anyway, so hopefully this one goes smoother and I don't have any cats interrupt me. I have them prepped a little bit better, so we'll see. Anyway, so I'm here, still doing the squares from 2025. I haven't done a stats video or anything on my 2025 reads. I'll get there. I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, this book, this is held by the monster. I think there's Held by the Monster and there's Guarded by the Monster. It's two different books in this series. I hope this series continues because I did enjoy them. I think I only gave them 4 stars because I think there was some world building stuff that I was a little confused about, but for the most part I enjoyed these. They're like genetically engineered monsters, but they have like mates at the same time, so it was interesting, and it was a cute what did I say? I told you Drogo was going to be back. But I enjoy a monster romance, as we know. It's no shock. But yeah, they were cute and sweet, even though like there were some dark themes happening at the same time. But yeah, I really hope this series continues into the new year. I haven't seen anything about it yet, personally, but I hope they continue because I really did enjoy them. So I have 2 squares because I read the 2 books that are out. And they are, this one is purple, 2 dark blues, I think, or is this teal? This is dark blue. And then 1 row of black, and then the other square has more green colors. I think a brown maybe is supposed to be on the end of that. I'm not sure. But I'm only going to do this one on camera. And I love how once I start talking, all the cats are here. Anyway, I barely talked about these books, but they were good and I enjoyed them. And there's that square. I like this square a lot. I like these colors together. I think this one's kind of interesting too. I think this one's supposed to have a layer of brown when it's done. We'll see. But yeah, so, I'm not going to put these away yet. I'm going to hold them until I can mark them off my thing. So anyway, on to the next one, I guess. I haven't heard any, I haven't really gotten on YouTube actually since I uploaded the last video. So I don't know how everyone feels about this format. The one person that watches these, hi Kay Kelly, about this format, but we are getting there. We still have a ton of squares to do. I'm really trying to get these done so that way I can start on the new year. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do in the new year. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do square-wise. I like talking about these books and doing very bad book reviews while making them for you guys. But I think I want to try a different type of square, or I want to try a different style for the next one. But I'm not sure what I want to do. If I want to do... I was looking at a couple like granny square books to purchase to maybe get to kind of see what I want to try. But I mean, there is the internet where I could just get that information for free. But it would be nice to have like a book to reference if I continue to do this every year. I do like it. It is fun. It does get tiring. But yeah, I'm not even talking about this book. Oh my God. See? And I'm really bad at it. So, but anyway, this is Vacationing with the Vampire. I love this entire series, but I've kind of split these videos up because they are all these books are by different authors, but they're all set in the same universe, and they're all monster romances. But I think a new one just came out, and it's on my Kindle waiting for me, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I think it's like snowed in with something. It's a Yeti maybe? I'm not sure. But anyway, this one was really sweet. This is a, I believe this, I think this is was she a game programmer? Like she created her own game? I can't remember. She was into programming. Anyway, she goes to take a vacation because she never takes vacations. And she was looking for a place to go, and she ends up in Hallow's Cove in like an Airbnb situation above a bookshop with this grumpy vampire owner who ends up, yeah, it's romance, so you know, things happen. Who doesn't want to fall in love with a grumpy vampire bookstore owner? But yeah, it is a lot of grumpy and sunshine, and I kind of really enjoyed their like dynamic, especially like the beginning, because he was just so grumpy and mean, and I loved it. It's not like mean, but you know, he's a grump. He's old grumpy man, even though he's a vampire. So he's not old, but he's also old. Whatever. But anyway, I really like this series. Yeah, I think they're really cute, and this one was no exception. This is the same series, I've talked about it before, this is the same series that did Love is Trash, which was like the raccoon shifter that he shifted into his raccoon, and then the raccoon stole underwear from a dumpster, and it just happened to be his fated mate. But then like the human version, the more human version of him is like super embarrassed because like, what the fuck, dude? It's that same series. It's fun. It's a fun series, and I really enjoyed it. But I think this one's by Lyonne. Is this one by Lyonne Riley? One of the books is by Lyonne Riley, and I think Lyonne, is it Lyonne or Lyonne? I always get it wrong. Even though I love everything she writes. Some of her books don't come up on Kindle Unlimited, she's one of the few like ebooks that I'll buy off Kindle. Like I'll actually buy it because they're not, I don't think they're available like anywhere else. Because I've checked bookshop.org for their like ebooks, because they do sell ebooks now, and her stuff's never on there, so I have to actually buy it on Amazon, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. But I will do it for her because I do like her. I always check my options to see if I can get it somewhere else. But anyway, that's this one. This one I did red. There's like an extra. Why is this string like this? Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's going to be strings until I finish and sew it and make it all pretty. But this one I did red, gray, black, and brown for this one. So anyway, yeah. What's next? What's next, my love? Oh yeah, I was also, if you haven't watched it, I'll try to remember to link it. I'm really bad at remembering these things, but if I'm editing this, maybe I'll hear myself say it and I'll write a note. We'll see. We all know I'm terrible at everything. But if you haven't watched Shannon's newest video, at least while I'm recording this, it's her newest video, where she's reading her TBR A to Z kind of thing. She's doing like an alphabet thing. I was inspired by that, and I want to do an A to Z challenge now. But I'm not going to read my TBR because my TBR doesn't even begin to be organized in that manner. My TBRs are organized by color, just because it's just easier for me. And then they're organized in sections, like nonfiction is by itself, graphic novels and kids books are by themselves. It's organized. It's chaotic, but it's organized in the most chaotic way. But I thought I would do an A to Z challenge with my hauled books, like my most recently hauled books of the year. But I'm not going to, I'll probably talk about this if I ever make a goals video for the year. I'm usually doing that by February. It's usually a February thing. I was going to do it with my hauled books. But one of the things is, one of the rules, even though I don't like rules, one of the rules is I can't buy a book just because it begins with that letter. I have to already have acquired it without even thinking about the letter. So I'm not allowed to just buy a book because it begins with A. But the only problem is right now, so I have an A middle grade that is coming soon, but it hasn't arrived yet, and I kind of wanted to start the challenge. So the only A that I've hauled so far was I got this, I love these very short introduction books, but I got this one and it's astrobiology. Because this is the only A that's over there. And it's actually pretty interesting. I haven't even finished the first chapter yet. But it's actually pretty interesting. So maybe I'll actually finish it. But yeah, I'm trying to join Shannon. So we'll see how this actually works out. I don't plan on reading all of my A's or multiple A's throughout a month. Like you should go watch her video. Hers is way more structured. I mean, it's Shannon. She's better at tracking and structuring things, and I'm just a chaotic mess all the time. So my goal is just to read one letter of the alphabet of every book that I haul this year. But we'll see, because I hauled a lot of books in January, and I'm really bad about reading the books that I haul right away. They tend to sit. I think everyone's like that, really. I think we're all kind of like that. Or a lot of us are. They just kind of sit on the TBR for like forever. So anyway, so I'm trying to read more of my hauled books. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I read about astrobiology. So far, it's pretty interesting. I love these little short introductions, and this one came up on Paperback Swap. If you don't know what Paperback Swap is, it is a site where you post books and then you pay to ship the book out, but then you get a credit, and you can use the credit to get another book. So you're basically swapping books. That's why it's called Paperback Swap. There are hardcovers too. It's not just paperbacks, but and audiobooks, but not digital audiobooks like CD audiobooks. But anyway, yeah. So this was free, kind of. Yeah. And this came up on there, and I really like these short introductions. So I like, even when they're the most random ones. I have one on blood. Like, I don't know, it came on Paperback Swap, and I'm like, sure, why not? Haven't read it yet, but I could do the A to Z challenge on just those short introductions. I'm not doing that. But anyway, yeah, so we'll see if I don't think I'm gonna stick with it, because I know me, but I'm trying to moral support with Shannon. Anyway, I'm supposed to be doing these squares. So this one is Knowing the Ogre's Heart. I think that, yeah, this was the first book that I read last year. That proves that I do these very out of order. Yeah, this was, since it was the first one that I read of the year, I don't remember too much. I think it was Enemies to Lovers. I honestly can't remember too much about it, but again, it's Lyonne. It's actually, yeah, it's Lyonne Riley. Accidentally, that's how it ended up. Lyonne. I suck. Someday I will know her actual name. It's Miss Riley. But this series is like the Trollkin Lovers series. I really enjoy this series, like orcs and stuff. I really enjoy this series. I could go on forever, and I would read every single one of them. I don't know when it's gonna end or if it's gonna end. I'm caught up, so if it ends, I'm caught up. But she writes so many damn books. Girl, I can't even finish one. Which I should make a goal for the year, but I'm not going to, because I'm me. But I can't even finish one book, and she's out here like, she pumps out books, and it's crazy to me, and I love it. I wish I could do the same. I wish. But oh yeah, I actually wrote on here, cute enemies to lovers romance, but some rough stuff happens when they are captured. Oh yeah, yes. Oh, I do remember this one. This one was Friends to Lovers. It wasn't Enemies to Lovers, was it? I think this one was Friends to Lovers. Oh yes, and it was cute. It was super cute and sweet. They had to they were forced to do some stuff, so watch your triggers. But it was still really sweet. Like their relationship's really sweet. Things that are happening around them was pretty dark, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. I didn't even say the colors of this one either. This one is a lot of greens. A whole lot of greens. I did dark green. I did like the regular green that I have. I did like a tree green, I call it, because it's like a brownish green color, and then I did light green around the edge. So this is just a whole bunch of green, which makes sense since it's orcs. So a whole lot of green. Like I said, Trollkin Lover series. Everything that this young lady, she might not even be young, I don't know. This individual writes is delightful, and I love every second of it. So I will continue to read everything that she writes, and unless she turns out to be a terrible person, which I don't see happening, but you know, normally that doesn't happen too often with me. Usually I'm pretty good about picking my authors that I read. It's happened a few times, but I think some people just don't care either, and I'm like, I care if the authors I'm reading are shitbags, but some people don't. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's the square. A whole lot of green. A whole blanket like this would be actually really pretty. I'm not a huge green fan, but I like it. Anyway, there you go. I guess we still have juice left because I haven't heard it beep yet. We have Drogo here on my lap, so. Hi, buddy. Oh. Too much? Too much love. Drogo's here because he loves the yarn. This one, I'm not going to do this full square probably on camera because I think the camera battery is going to die right around the time that I try to do this. This is Today, Tonight, Tomorrow, and it's black with 3 rows of light green. Hopefully I have enough light green. Which that'll probably be pretty close. Pretty soon we'll be using up the rest of this Turkish yarn. But anyway, did I just snot all over my own yarn? Sorry. That was gross. I'm so sorry. Don't use this blanket. I'm gonna be snotted all over it by the time I'm done. But anyway, this one Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. This one was this one had been on my TBR for a long time. I think it was maybe one of like the older books on my TBR. Maybe that's why I don't know why I read it. Maybe it came up on Libby. I don't know, but I did. It's been on my TBR for a hot minute, so I read it. Yeah, this one was. I'm trying to remember. This one was like Enemies to Lovers. It very much gave me like Never Have I Ever vibes. If you have not watched Never Have I Ever, you should. I really like that show. I miss it. I miss that show. It was so good. It was on Netflix. If you don't know, Netflix is where it was at. And if you like Never Have I Ever, you should watch Mismatched, which is I think Mismatched is pretty. It's Never Have I Ever, but like an age level up maybe. Like Never Have I Ever is high school, and Mismatched is more like college adult, young adult kind of vibes. Because it is Mismatched is When Dimple Met Rishi. TV show. Yeah, it's inspired by When Dimple Met Rishi, which if you don't know is a book, obviously. That's what I'm talking about. It's a book. God, obviously. But I really like Mismatched too. But yeah. Anyway, this book was had the same kind of like vibes for me, like contemporary like romance with these like rivals kind of vibes. Yeah, if I remember correctly. It has been a minute since I read this one. Yeah, I think they're doing like one of those like assassin things that they do. I saw in the news that people were like, this new trend, assassin. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, kids have been doing that forever. like where you have to like hunt down people in your school, and you have to like tag them basically. They use water guns too, which seems like a choice in the US to use a water gun. So this camera battery is gonna die, or at least this camera battery is gonna die, so it just gives its little beep to me. So I'm gonna finish up the square by myself. It's just gonna look like this, just bigger, because it's 3 rows of this. So I will see you in the next video, which I'll probably record after this battery charges again. Yeah, peace. I'm out. Bye. I love you guys. All the things. Bye.